Okay, so I'm trying to fix a desk that had a broken keyboard hinge drawer, and it's the weekend and I'm working on things around the house, so I thought I'd take a video since this was slightly interesting, and maybe can help somebody else. So basically what I had here was, and I've already done some of the work just to make sure I could actually do it. There's this drawer that the keyboard sits on that pulls out from the desk, and one of these hinges had broken. You can see it right here. So this was just basically hanging on one side. I think the kids had been hanging on it or something. So I looked online, and surprisingly it was pretty easy to find a replacement. It was about 11 bucks on Amazon. I can put the link in the YouTube video comments section. So basically step one was to get the drawer out. So to get this guy out of the desk. And in order to do that, you can see on the side here where it connects to the slides on the desk. You basically just push this guy in on each side and then pull out, and the whole shelf just comes out. So once you've got that, you can push these guys back, get them out of the way, and then you can work on replacing the hinges. It's pretty straightforward. I just took the screws out, pulled the hinge out, put the replacement in. I left obviously that one in over there, so this side wasn't hanging, so I left that one in, replaced this side, and then I was able to replace the right side. The hinges that I bought were not an exact drop-in replacement, so I would advise checking the measurements on your existing one versus what you're buying, because this actually turned out to be slightly different. I was able to just use it anyways. The holes didn't quite line up, but I just started new holes, and the drawer seems to work okay. It's a little more snug than it was before, but that is okay with me. I'm going to finish up the screws here, and we'll put the drawer back in. I'll show you guys that, and that's it. All right. Okay, so I put the remaining screws into the hinges and put the shelf back up and connected it. So it's pretty straightforward. I'll show you over here. I got a little better light. You just have to line up each side on the inside. So the drawer side, its hinge just lines up on the inside of the desk bracket. And once you get both sides lined up, it's a little tricky. Helps if you have a helper, an extra set of hands. Get those in the glide and then just push it back and it will click back in. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, when you're taking this guy out, on both sides you just push this in. So push it that way. Hold it in on both sides and then pull out, and that'll disengage it from the desk hinge. You're able to get the drawer out and work on the hinge. Okay, so that's my video. I hope this helps somebody else, and I'm just gonna keep making videos of stuff that I try and fix around the house. Thanks, bye.